Hi everybody, we're here with Boots. His registered name is Missin A Boot. He's got 3 white stocking legs and I wish he had 4. That's why we called him Missin A Boot. My sister Lisa thought of that name. So he is Bob's oldest foal. And Bob throws this color a lot, smoky black. He gets that color about 1/3 of the time. And probably 1/3 palominos and 1/3 reds. And another thing about Bob is he's throwing lots of different height horses. Bob's genetics are to be big, 15 plus hands, 16 hands. Southern Playboy, I think, was real close to 16 hands. That's Bob's daddy. And his mama's 15 hands. So he's got genetics to be big, but this little horse, he's small. He stayed small. He's 14.2. I just measured him the other day. Yeah, he'll still grow some. He's 3 years old. So I'm going to train him up this year with the intent, I think he would make a great horse for Charlie and Joan. They said something about getting a horse for guests to ride and a spare horse in case they wanted to breed one of their mares someday. And Boots is just the perfect temperament. I like showing you guys how to train horses and how to start colts with some of my techniques and tricks that I've added to all the other shoulders of the greats that I stand on. But you won't learn a lot from Boots because he's so gentle and he's so naturally trained being out of Bob and Bob's double genetic gentleness gene that I talk about, that there's not a whole lot of training to Bob's foals. They just kind of naturally do everything you want them to do. This is why I like breeding and raising my own colts. You'll see what I'm talking about. He's been in the barn a few days now, and I've really not messed with him other than loved on him in the pasture, just like you've seen with the foals that are out there now. We just pet on them, love on them. We don't do much with them. Take him to the vet every once in a while. So he hasn't had a whole lot of education or work in the round pen or training, but you'll see what I mean. He just does everything so quick. See, just that little snap I did there gets him to hook up and start following me around. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Good. And I didn't have time. I didn't have help, and it was so cold that Emery wouldn't have came out here and filmed me if I wanted her to. But there's really not been any progress made. This is exactly what he's going to do today is exactly how he acted the first time I did all this stuff. So you get to see what I did. I like to throw the saddle pad on like I'm doing it to an old broke horse. I don't like to baby them, or take my time. I like to do groups of 3 because I don't know, I'm too lazy to do 7, and they learn in groups. Good boy. That went so well, I don't want to take it off again to do a group of 3. I have been, generally, but he's standing so well, I'm just going to go on to the next step. And you notice I do this untied. I don't want him rearing back and pulling these panels. And I'd rather him, if he was going to move, go ahead and move so that I can discipline it. But whenever I'm strapping a saddle down on a young colt, I like to get my hand up under the saddle pad so that it's not pulling down on the withers once I cinch it up. That don't feel right. What's that hung on, bud? These young ones, you don't ever want to cinch it up fast. Go nice and slow. And what I do too is I'll tighten it. They'll move a little. When he gets good and still, I'll loosen it. I'll tighten it again. He gets good and still, I'll loosen it. Tighten it. Hey, step up here. Step up. Stand still. Loosen it. Put this up just so I can lead him forward without getting stepped on. I'm not too satisfied with how he stood still on that girth yet, so I'm going to do it a couple more times. Dan. Quit. He's about to get in trouble for this. Come on. Stand there. Good boy. That time he took it well. Good boy. Three times he took it without moving, so we'll go on to the next step. Oh. I'm actually not going to start riding him first. I'm going to put the harness on him later today, and I'm going to teach him to drive and drive him about a couple weeks. Get some strength built up before I start riding him. People say, oh, you got to teach him to take the bit with their head down. Well, he's brand new to this, people. Give him a break. He doesn't have to be perfect. We'll work on that as he gets more and more accustomed to this. Right now, I'm going to pick my battles. Okay, he is all tacked up, and he's hooked up with me. That's like I like. That means he's ready to work. He is thinking smart, being smart. Okay, back up. Back up. Good boy. Back up. Back up. Good boy. Back. Good boy. Yeah, he is a good boy. Good boy. The hardest part about these foals that I raise myself is slowing myself down and giving them time to become even more comfortable with things, because deep down I know I could get on this colt and ride him off right now and he wouldn't do anything. He'd be fine. But I'm trying to give him 3 or 4 days to get more accustomed to everything. Oh yeah, be good. Right now, I'm not wanting him to move his feet. Good boy. That's what I was wanting him to give, just his nose. Good boy. Okay. Walk. Walk up. Walk. Walk up. You know, hey, that's not the way. That's the way. Good boy. Get up. Get up. Everybody was pretty sad to see Junior go. But what they don't know is I've got the factory for these high-end fox trotters like this. So Junior was a good horse. And they thought, oh, as good as he's being, breaking him out, we shouldn't geld him. I had a lot of those comments. But let me tell you, this guy here is going to set records on how good he is for the channel. Champ was pretty dang awesome too. But Boots is going to be really, really gentle, easy to train. Get up. And he's going to gait really well too. People will ask when they hear that, saw that slip, if this is concrete we're working them on. This is not concrete, this is dirt, but it's frozen. Get up. Get up, bud. Good boy. When they're as gentle as him, there's really no point in doing a lot of groundwork, you know, as far as moving them. Walk. Just do a couple directions and go on to the next thing. Get up. Get up. Look at the reach on his front end and how smoothly those strides on the back end are. He's going to be a great horse. Ah! That way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. Oh. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. All right. The next little thing I like to do is probably what he was getting confused on a minute ago. But I like to yield their hips. Ah. Ah. He thought I was wanting him to lunge right there. Just your hips, bud. There, good job. Oh, that was good, yeah. Now this side. Good job. Good job. Okay, come over here. Let's try something else. Now, just to get him to give to his bit a little bit, walk. I'll take this side and make him do some small circles. Walk. Good. Walk. 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 Good boy. Yeah, he's giving real light there. Walk up. Walk. Good. Good. Yeah, he's giving real light to the bit, so he's understanding what I'm wanting. So the next step would be driving reins. Let me find a set of driving reins around here. All right, I got this on. Oh, back up. Back up. Back up. Good boy. Stand. You're okay. You're okay. Stand still. I always like to back them up first. You're okay. Not that much. You're okay. Walk. 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 Walk up. Walk up. See if we can do a right turn. Good boy. I like to use the whip as a visual barrier to help reinforce the bit cue. Let's see if we can do a practice stop. Oh, good boy. Okay, walk. Good boy. This is the third time having driving reins put on him. Let's see if we can switch directions, bud. Good boy. Okay. What a good boy. Hey, whoa, oh. All right, I just thought of something else I need to do before I go on to harness work. And that is train his feet to get tangled up in ropes. And I'll show you what I do for that. Before I put a harness on a horse for the first time, I like to get their legs used to the feeling of being a little bit trapped. So all I do is put a rope on a back leg, get up, let it flop around for a little bit. Get up. And then get to a spot and just try to stop them with that foot. Oh. Oh. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah. Wish I had a treat on me. I'd give him one. Let's do it one more time, bud. Get up. Oh, oh, good boy. If it was any better, I wouldn't know what to do with you. That's for sure. Hey, no code browns with the overalls on. Walk. Hey. Oh. 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 Quit. 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 Ah. Ah. Now I'm just going to keep pressure on this until he fully relaxes like that. Since he was so bad, I might even try to get him to back up with this one. Back up. Back up. Ah. Ah. Back up. Hey. Good. Back. No. Back up. Back. Back up. The whole goal here is to get him to give to pressure. Oh. Oh. There, he backed up. Good. All about giving to pressure. Oh. Oh. Back up. Quit. 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 Hey. A little touchier on his back left than he was his back right. Good. There he's resting. No. Quit. Back up. Back up. Back up. Good. There he backed up from it. Oh. Oh. Good boy. That was pretty good. Like I say, if they ever get tangled up in their tugs, or another thing that happens around here a lot, I ride off trail in the Mark Twain National Forest, and there's all these old woven wire fences that are down, and a horse will step in them. They're in the leaf litter. You don't see them. You step in them, their foot's caught in that or in a vine. You've done this little exercise first, then you're going to be a lot safer, and your horse isn't going to get hurt. They'll just stand there and let you get off and fix it. All right, so another thing that I've already done with him to get him ready to work and harness is and I'll just do it just to show you, he does not care a bit about it, so it's not like I need to do it to practice before I put the harness on him for the first time. But I've thrown this tarp all over him. But like I say, even the first time I did it, he didn't care. So it just is kind of a moot point. And then to get him used to dragging something, I use this can tied onto the back D-ring girth. Tie it with a quick release knot in case he does freak out, or in case yours would freak out. Mine ain't gonna freak out. Come here. Walk. Walk up. Get up. Oh. Like I said, this didn't bother him the first time, much less the third time. So I'm not going to do that as long as what I would suggest doing it if I was really working with a young colt. I did that a lot longer with Junior, get him, calmed down, desensitized a little bit. But I think I'm going to go ahead and strip all this tack, and we'll take him over there and I'll get the harness fit for him, and then we'll do a driving lesson. Okay, so this will be the first time that I've had him over here and first time that I've tried to fit this harness to him. He is very close in size to Junior, so I'm expecting everything that fit Junior to fit him really within 1 or 2 adjustments. So hopefully that's the case. Maybe no adjustments would be nice. Yep, that's just perfect. Just perfect there. This will work. This will work just fine for him. Now let's see about the harness, bud. You're all right, buddy. Well, throwing all them tarps and everything over should help make this more comfortable for him. Not so foreign. Like I say, this is his first time with any of this, so you get to see how he adapts to change. Really good. Okay, that's all a little bit too tight for him. Oh, you're okay. So I'm gonna have to, he's a little bit bigger than Junior. Oh, bud, you're okay. That's nice that he's bigger than Junior. Okay, I've got him all hooked up and adjusted where I think I want it. So we're going to take his first steps and see if it bothers him. Come here, bud. You're okay. Good boy, come on. Now I'm going to send him in some circles for a little bit, just so he has a chance to get used to the feel of all of this. And I'll probably even let him stand here for a few minutes after that before we go to a driving lesson. Good boy. Get up. Get up. Get up, bud. Walk. This also gives me a chance to evaluate how I think the harness is fitting him. The only thing, I think my spider, that's the thing on the back hips, maybe could go back another 4 inches. Somebody that knows more about harness on there might comment and see if they agree with my assessment. Get up. Get up. Oh, 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 hey, hey, come here. He's like, I didn't see you. You gotta be looking that way. Good boy. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Oh. Okay, ain't nothing scaring him about that. I didn't expect there would be. I've just got to decide whether or not I want to mess with this or not. Yep, I'm going to adjust this a little bit longer and then we'll go. We're going to take our first steps in harness and see how he does. All right, here we go. Walk. Okay, open the gate up for me, Em. Good boy. All right. Walk, bud. Good boy. Walk. Okay, I'll just take him about a half mile down the road or so and back, and that'll be a good start for him. When you're doing colts like this, you don't run your reins through your back eyelets because they might spin on you and you want to be able to get off to the side of them, and so you just run it through the hanes. Good boy, bud. I'll be able to walk fast to train fox trotters in harness. Walk up, bud. Here comes Bernadette. Walk up. Walk. Walk. Bernadette causing us a little problems. Hey, you got 4 horses out there to be friends with. Don't worry about Boots. Yeah, he's doing real good. So the next step, when I feel confident I can control him, which I already do, will be to add the single tree and a little tire, just for some light resistance. And that step we need to do for 2 or 3 days. And then we'll hook him up to the cart. But Monday, if he gets his wolf teeth pulled, he'll need 3 or 4 days off. Okay, Bernadette's being annoying. I might go back. Walk. Just wanting him to get to the right side of the road. He's fighting me. Okay, let's go back left. Walk, bud. Walk. Good boy. Walk. Walk up. What a good turnaround for your first one. Bernadette weren't throwing a fit next to us, he'd be doing even better than he is. Walk. I think I go down around my parents' house and pull and stuff. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the tire and the single tree on so that he's getting that education, because he's already doing this great. Walk, buddy. You're a good boy. Now they all get a little scared up here around the mailbox and the pillars and the well house, or wheel, water wheel. So we'll have to see how he does up there. Good boy. Not Boots. He says, I ain't scared of nothing. It's his first time dragging weight in harness. First time in harness. Good boy. See if he's scared to go over the bridge. Nope. Good boy. A lot of horses have a lot of fear about going through here. He doesn't look like he's going to give me a refusal. That's pretty good. Pretty good, Boots. Hi. That's Boots. Walk. Walk. Get up. Walk. Good boy. Whew. Good boy. Walk. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, everybody, we just got done. Got back. I'm taking this off right away as a reward. We're gonna untack him, give him a treat. I give him an A+. The only thing he didn't want to do was get off of the gravel road to come over here to the side-by-side, but that's just because in his mind he was thinking the right thing to do was go down the road some more. But he went through some obstacles that are usually scare a a horse that's got a week or two of training, much less their first time out with the harness on. So like the mailbox and the pillars and the water wheel and the going by the breezeway up at my parents' house usually takes a week or two to get him to do it, and he did everything without any fear. And he was calm and in hand and light on the bit. He just awesome. He's going to be a great buggy horse within a week. So
good job,
he's had enough for today. We're going to put him up and feed him good and love on him and let him know he's been a good boy. Yeah. Okay, Boots is a sucker for some treats, I think. Or no, wait.
No,
he isn't.
Yeah, he hasn't learned yet.
Oh. You want that? You deserve a treat.
He hasn't taken a treat yet.
Oops, dropped it.
He's tasting. He just try it, buddy. He says, I think it tastes good. He won't chew it up.
Trying to spit it out.
Oh, maybe he just doesn't like them.
Nope, now he's eating it.
He just doesn't know yet.
He seems like the type that's going to love treats to me.
He's just tasting it.